Something we didn't expect 50 years ago is now commonplace.
Dr. Gene Kritsky with Mount St. Joseph University has studied cicadas and records in the tri-state for decades, and he's noticed that recently they are emerging from the ground earlier in the year.
Standard emergence date now has moved from the 21st of May up to as early as the 10th of May over the last half century. And if you look at the average, it's a good 9 to 10 days earlier than it had been before 1950.
His research shows this emergence is directly related to the weather.
When the average soil temperature gets to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, that triggers the emergence. And of course, that means it's temperature driven. So we're seeing them emerging earlier in the year than they had been because we're having slightly warmer springs than we recorded in the past.
Dr. Kritsky and his colleagues have found cicadas emerging earlier and more frequently across the Ohio Valley in the last couple of decades. These historical trends suggest we'll be seeing cicadas more in the years to come.
So we're going to have cicadas now appearing 5 times every 17 years instead of just twice. So we have an increased cicada forecast for the future.
Dr. Kritsky believes 7 of the next 10 emergences are strongly connected to climate change, while his confidence when cicadas will emerge is increasing. Dr. Kritsky believes there is a lot trends don't tell us.
Whether that's human caused, doesn't say anything about that. Whether it's cyclical, it doesn't say anything about that. But it does give us some evidence that cicadas are responding to a continental phenomenon.
I'm meteorologist Scott Dimmich, Local 12 News.